Going on, guys? Your boy Guns here, and we're live here on YouTube. We just finished a little bit of wasn't really a statue fight, but the pass open for the statue, so there was like a little initial fight there. Some of you guys have been wondering, Magret Celestials, guys, we peaked today at 245 viewers today, which is insane. Big shout out to you guys. I appreciate the love and support that you guys been showing, so thank you for that. Now, moving on. Magret with Celestials, is it good? Yes. Look at this, 86,000. Okay, with my Lilia Thea, I was getting like 50, 60 on average, 50 on average, 60 something on the at the high end. And then Bert Tohar, I'm looking at like 40k, 30 to 40k. So the fact that Magret is able to get double the freaking merits of other mage commanders is insane, guys. We have also tested it with the cavalry. Now, you guys have seen Hulkston's video on Mag Husk. I personally haven't tried that out in the field, but I would imagine it would still do pretty good, right? But this is what I know for sure, and I'm not going to talk on what I don't know. But what I do know is Magret is going crazy. Big shout out to our guy Fluffy Waffles from Noir. Okay, he's the creator of this. Okay, so it's the Fluffy meta, all right? So if you guys are using this, it's the Fluffy meta, all right? So Fluffy messaged me, and he was like, yo, listen, I don't know if I want you to show your viewers this, but I think Magret with Celestials work. And at first, my instant reaction was like, no fucking way, right? But I tried it out, and hey, it freaking worked, guys. It actually freaking worked. So, and how does it work? Some of you guys are probably wondering, how does it work, all right? I'll even show you guys a little bit of a lower investment and how well it's doing, just to kind of give you guys a little gauge. So, if you see here, we're going to scroll out, and we'll kind of talk about why it's working, right? So good old Magret, right? Good old Magret. If you guys look at her first skill, it says nothing about physical damage. So this triggers with any unit type that you're using, right? As long as you're getting variable healing, and right, it triggers 5 times. You can able to proc that big bang of the 450%. Unless you have it awakened, you do the 500, right? And then the second skill for the 30% attack for 3 seconds also applies. It doesn't care what unit type. The third one doesn't apply, right? Because it's Legion Marksman units deal 50% more normal attack damage and gain 20% HP, so that doesn't apply there. Now, good old freaking, we all were wondering, how are these mastery skills going to play a role? Well, guys, they are playing a freaking major role. Right now, I'm running the all-win skill on Magret. It's been working well. It's definitely been improving my merits on this March. What I will say, I haven't tried other things out. Is it possible that other things work? Yeah, other things work, probably. You know, you got the Oracle one, I believe it's called. We'll take another look at other possibilities. Obviously, when it's awakened here, it works. Now, we go over to good old Zayda, which I do have awakened. They're both 6-star. Mag, I'm probably going to end up awakening her. Potentially, she's going to end up awakened by the time the major fights start. So anyways, you can see here with Zayda's first skill, once again, guys, normal attack damage bonus. It doesn't say physical, right? It doesn't say physical, so you're able to do this here, right? Second one, right? When Legion reaches a maximum amount of Dawnwatcher's mark stacks, they deal 10% more damage and receive 20% more healing, allowing Magret to be able to have more sustainability out in the field here. So this applies to everything as well. Damage dealt bonus 10%, which is crazy on Celestials, man. We still haven't tested it out with Vestal, so we're definitely gonna have to check that out, see some comparisons there, or even some of you guys that are running Wildeburg or Spring Warden faction, maybe you guys can send me a PM in game and show me what they're doing. Okay, this one pertains to marksman, so it doesn't work, right? Now the fourth one, right? Normal tick crit rate bonus, 25% chance, right? This also works there. So for each hero, you have 3 skills. Arguably, you can say 4 of each if you count the awakening, right? That also work with mages. So this is why it's able to work. Now, what is the other thing that I'm running with that? I'm running the good old Tear of Arbonne, guys. Yep, you heard that right. Tear of Arbonne. I was streaming earlier like I mentioned, to 200 plus viewers, and people were like, Tier of Arbon, what? Guns check your Mars chat. I just asked EIS to fight you in Ruin. Oh no. So yeah, Tier of Arbon, what does this provide? Number one, it provides healing, right, for Magret, which gives it more of a chance to keep that 40% attack for 3 seconds uptime at a better uptime, right? Increasing the chances of keeping that up. On top of that, it's healing some troops. On top of that, you're getting 62% defense here, which it allows you to mitigate that counterattack damage. So, you know, you get damage dealt plus 5%, damage taken minus 5%. Like, it's good. You can run a lot of things here, but I know a lot of you guys have Tier of Arbon, so it definitely works out. And I'll even show you guys some other instances, right? So you have that there. The next piece of the puzzle is a good old Sand Lizard, right? So we're receiving all these healing. I'll leave this up in the screen for some of you guys if you want to check it out. If you guys are going to be doing a Sand Lizard that's like a hybrid, you can take this out, right? We went through the reports and saw that Chain Strike wasn't working, obviously, because it says physical right here. It doesn't just say normal attack damage, specifically says physical. If it didn't say physical, we'd be good to go. We'd be good to go there, right? If you wanted to make it a hybrid, you can just alternate these two for skills of your choice that pertain to just all legions and not one specifically, right? That way you can kind of like mix match your pets if you need to. So that's a huge portion there. And also besides that, besides the build, besides Magret, you gotta have good micro, man. You gotta have good micro. I'll link a description. I'll link at the end of the video a description of the live stream, so you guys can go over there and take a look at how I was fighting. I've had a lot of you guys message me, yo, appreciate the live stream, seeing how you micro your marches. I've been able to get substantially better reports out there. It's been going good. And now to show you guys, right? Of course, I got the wife on the meta. We gotta make sure that the wife's on the meta. If you look at that, 38k right there, right? And how many troops that she had remaining? She still had 127,000 troops remaining on this march, guys, right? So she could have potentially got a 60k 70k merit report from this, maybe, yeah, anywhere, yeah, probably around 60k, right? And of course she's running the meta that we're running. We always make sure that she's up to date as much as she can there. And if you take a look at the level of investment that she has, her Magret's only at 535 max tier Arbon and a 5333 Zayda, right? Which this is huge. This is huge for her account, because now, because she only buys dailies. Like, yeah, we boosted her up to T5, but after that, it was mainly just dailies, and occasional little like special packs. But even at this investment, for those of you guys that are like, kind of losing hope, if you say like, oh, well, I don't have a Awaken Zayda and Awaken Magret and 6-star and all this fancy stuff, right? It doesn't matter. Once again, Magze proving to show their worth, you know, little bang for your buck. Let's see the talent tree for your Mag. Oh, yeah. Appreciate that, Stan. Thank you. Wouldn't Breath of Gigantus be better? I don't know. I think Tier of Arbon will be better because it mitigates that counterattack that you're taking, right? Because of the defense. So it allows you to be out there longer, providing that damage. Now, Poison is also good. I'm pretty sure it'll be good. But you guys see here, the investment level is low, right? Even if you guys take a look at her pet, very similar to mine. The main thing is just triggering the healing, right? For Magret to keep that 40% attack. Keep that 40% attack up there. For those of you guys that are mage mains, make sure that you get your Magret to 5-5 first before you move on, right? Because after that, none of the other stuff matters. So arguably, Magret, because she doesn't even have a mastery skill on this yet, right? Because we got to get that second one to a 5. Arguably, you can make this a 5-5, right? And then just go straight to a 4-star if you're mage main only, right? Because then you could just fit a mastery skill in there and call it GG. Call it GG. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck there, right? So now going into the build here. Appreciate the reminder, Stan. I legit wasn't even gonna do it. So this is the build that I have on it. So what is the idea here? I mean, we're focusing, you can tell, a lot on normal attack damage. Normal attack damage. I have thought about switching dedication to just one there, and then everything into irrepressible, and then taking a little bit off the march speed here. Granted, in the fights that we are in right now, I was getting away with having low march speed, right? But when it's like big open field fights and you're like pushing, moving, you might want to add a little bit more march speed. It really depends on your situation. If you're like in flag to flag where the tips are touching, then I can even say that with a straight face. You'll be able to switch your builds up to a little bit more damage dealing. Bigger open field fights, get a little bit more march speed. So if you guys are falling back to like reball up or whatever, you're not getting caught out in the open, right? So that's the build that we have there, guys. And it's actually insane, man. It is actually insane that this build is working like this. A lot of people are just absolutely dumbfounded by the way that it's working. I mean, I'm excited. As a mage main, I love that. As a mage main, I love that, you know? A lot of mage mains are even switching to that because they're finding that out in the field right now, especially when you're fighting other T5s, it's very difficult to keep your archers alive. Now, if you're fighting against a lot of like top tier alliances which have a lot of tanks, yeah, you can melt a lot of the tank line with your archers, right? Which should be their primary focus, while your mages are touching out the marches out into distance a little bit more. So, yeah, guys, don't sleep on Magret. I've been saying this for a long time. For those of you guys that have been following the channel, I'm saying, like, dude, Magret is a for show invest. You know, whether you're archer main, mage main, cav main, yes, we've tested it with calves as well. Crazy normal attack crit once she gets the Peach's Dream to activate, it's insane, guys. Not only are you getting crazy normal attack crits from Magret, right? Like, bro, those calves are freaking just insane too with that. Now, the only one we haven't tested with is the tanks, but let's say people said Magret isn't OP anymore. Is that true? Nah. Those people don't know what they're talking about. I'll be honest. Like I said, I mean, just to kind of show you guys the poor comparison, Lilia Thea was getting like a constant 50k, right? Gorge Skogel 24, 25k. What I will say, you know, kind of like a little bit off topic, but this Steel Sentinel helps you get like 5,000k more merits each run. So make sure you guys slap that on there. I think that's pretty much it, chat. What do we think? Do you remember how many tokens you get for 200 spins on average? Like 140 without G tokens, right? Oh, that'd be on the higher end, bro. I would say anywhere from 110 to 130, roughly, right? And I think we did the math for that. It's about $500-600 to max out a wheel commander, something like that. Yeah, roughly, give or take. I've had worse instances where I had like 95, I think was the most that I got. That's like the lowest. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. Take advantage right now that that's the case, because who knows, maybe they changed the wording on it to make that not possible. Hopefully not, right? Hopefully not, but make sure you guys get to use on that. Do what you got to do. And always, if you guys are experimenting, please PM me. Let me know. Yo, Guns, I saw your Magret video. I tweaked this a little bit. You can see this before merits. This is what I was getting. Here's the little tweak that I made to the Sand Lizard, right? Took out Chain Strike, and here's what I put in there. And now I'm getting X amount of merits. Like, bro, guys, you know, keep your boy in the loop. Right? So big shout out once again to Fluffy Waffles for making that discovery for us. For everyone, really. I mean, this is a game changer. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you drop a like on this video. It definitely helps the channel get out there a little bit more if you're enjoying content like this and don't want to miss out on any other metas going forward, because we've been calling this the Magret meta out even when she came out for archers, and now mages. Like, come on, bro, that's a no-brainer investment there. Even over Bird Tohar. Right, it saves you a lot of money. You don't even have to go for Bert Tohar or the Mirage Orb, right? because it's already getting more merits than that, like almost double their merits for a third of the investment, which is insane, right? And we're all about efficiency here, so make sure you subscribe. Don't miss out on any metas or any stuff really that's going on with the channel. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Until next time, it's your boy Guns here, and I'm heading back to my live stream here on YouTube. Peace.